1,500 metres, jackpot time. Field comes alive from the 1,900 metre marker, shifting gears, just slow into stride a length and a half and had to drop anchor early on. Pink Silks of Burnberry out in a flash, straight away gets off to lead, uncontested by 3 parts. Peggy's Dream taking a bit of a hold on the outside. Iced Up is prominent and Crystal Ball's at the fence, back and forth. They're starting to concertina a bit. There's not real speed up front. They're seeming to jostle for positions. And Ideal Jewels also looking to get a little bit closer around them. Iced Up, Crystal Ball, Ballet's mid-division. Irish Marshal, white cap towards the inside. Palmietta's in about 7th position, 6 lengths off. Shifting gears, Roy Zara's taken a bit of a tug around them. Aim for the Stars and Passionator's the trailer. No speed on, a reluctant leader is Peggy's Dream, the red cap. Ideal Duel on a double hold on the right-hand side. Pink Silks of Burnberry parked at the panels in third, only 2 lengths off. Crystal Ball and Iced Up team up together. Villette's got a shadow roll. Irish Marsh towards the inside, past the 800. Palmietta, Roy Zara. Shifting gears, scraping paint in the yellow silk, 7 to make up. Aim for the Stars, a neck away, and Passionate's never been closer. Coming to the 500 now, and Peggy's Dream. Burnberry's going to go through at the rail. Ideal Jewels in the red on the outside. Crystal Ball's just got 2 lengths to make up. Iced Up further in the running. Shifting gears. Burnberry at the 300 metre marker. Crystal Ball tries to close in. Peggy's Dream on the outside. Ideal Jewel. Irish Marsh running on. Crystal Ball comes forward. Ideal Jewel on the outside. Burnberry's plugging away, but Crystal Ball came into the lead the last 100. Crystal Ball to win it. Burnberry, Ideal Jewel and Peggy's Dream. Luke Ferraris, 2, Crystal Ball for the Carlyles, 7 Rand 20, 230 the place. Number 2, Crystal Ball for the Duncan House stable, bred by the Kinmount stud, a length and a tail. Burnberry second, Ideal Jewel, and towards the inside, Peggy's Dream. Then came Irish Marsh further back in the running. Crystal Ball, the Visionaire, was waiting towards the inside, 3 off the left-hand side, turquoise sleeves and cap, Burnberry in the pink, Peggy's Dream, and towards the outside, Ideal Jewel. Palmietta ran into the fence there with 150 to go on the right-hand side. You'll see takes a stride and hits the fence there, Palmietta. And coming to the business end of affairs, number 2, Crystal Ball. So the first 3 races, 1 by 1, and now we go by number 2, Crystal Ball. So 1, 1, 1, and now 2, Crystal Ball. Back to the studio.
Well, it's a good win here for trainer Duncan Howells and all the Carlyles involved. The daughter of Visionaire notching up a 3rd career win, and she seems to enjoy the poly track as well. Certainly not winning out a turn. Our comeback run was a good effort behind O'Keefe and Duncan. A decent filly on a day.
Yeah, look, she's always shown ability, and she's very honest. She's had a couple of niggles along the way, and she's one of those fillies that got the virus, and I was just coming off a rest with her, and it knocked her further backwards, so she did need the run before this. But we had a nice draw tonight. I think the 4 claim helped, and Luke rode a very good race on the horse.
You've done a good job with Duncan, and I'm sure that the owners appreciate it. Big supporters of yours for a very, very long time.
They've been with me since day one. Been very staunch people, handled the ups and downs as the game goes, and Mary made me promise I'd say this tonight, well trained by the trainer.
Sure.
So I'm not one to be very brash, but it was lovely that everything came together. I'm very happy that I could give Luke a winner, and yeah, let's hope it continues.
I was watching, I was not on course on our official opening of champion season. A tremendous result for your yard with Fiorella winning the Daisy Filly Guineas.
Look, it was not totally unexpected, but I didn't feel I could beat that filly of Justin Snace, but I did go into the race believing that if I didn't win the race, I'd run second, because she's a good filly, and she's been very immature. Been given the time to take my time with her, and she's starting to strengthen up now, and I think she's a filly that you could hear quite a lot from in the future.
Where to next? A race like the Tibushina maybe?
No, I think she'll get the 2,000 meters of the Willevington. I think it's worth taking a chance at, and it's a Group 1 race for 3-year-old fillies. So we must take our chances. We're running against some very good fillies that have run in open company at weight for age levels against older fillies and have beaten them. So I don't see why we shouldn't take our chances there.
Well, that's fantastic news for the big owner of yours as well. Well done to Mr. McLean. But before you leave us, anything else from your side later on, Duncan?
I thought the racing tonight's very competitive. Satia's got a chance in the next, but we've got a poor draw to overcome, and it's slightly stronger than what she's taken on before. I've got 3 fillies in the last race. They're all decent fillies with ability, but once again, a very open race. I wouldn't leave them out of quartets.
Well done to your team here, Duncan. Outstanding job, and give our best to the Carlisles.
I'll do that, and just thanks to our sponsors winning form.
Lovely, Duncan Knowles. Young Luke's waiting patiently. Come through my first interview with the young man. And firstly, how are things at the academy?
They're going good, thanks, sir. Yeah, everything, loving it there. It's really great there.
Well, it's all about chances, and you seem to be getting rides from, yards that are based at Burston and Summerfelt. And you enjoying it?
Yes, sir. Big thank you to Mr. House. He really has helped me a lot. He's taught me a hell of a lot as well. Huge thank you to Mr. and Mrs. Carlisle. We're so happy to do it for them.
And how did things work out with you? Duncan mentioned the draw was a big help for your filly.
Yes, sir. Wanted to sit up handy. So obviously the draw, had to get over the draw. But she got over it lovely, got a lovely run into the race.
Well, a good ride from you, Luke. You'd have had a look at the balance of your rides later on. You like anything else?
I do like my one for Brett Crawford, Destiny Duchess, and my one in the last.
Have you been working that filly for Brett?
Yes, sir. She's feeling well. I think she'll be there.
Okay, how many winners now, young man?
So that's the 4th.
4th winner. Well, it's slowly, but with experience, you're gaining the confidence as well.
Yes, sir.
Well done with this win, Luke, and all the best for the rest of the evening.
Thank you, sir. Big thank you to the Academy as well for all the help.
Well done.
Thanks, sir.
Lovely. Luke Ferraris with number 2, Crystal Ball here. And these young men, we've seen Jason Gates earlier on, Luke Ferraris now, they're all just getting rides, gaining experience. But the fact is that they're having winners as well, which bodes well for the future. 2-12, 4 and 3. That's the result, race number 4.